When I was a kid, I used to dream about what it would be like to be an adult. And I always thought, oh man, driving fast cars, you know what I'm saying? Buying all the ice cream in the world, you know what I'm saying? Dancing around, messing with the ladies. How you doing? You know, like truly just, man, the experience that I thought that life would be like as a kid, boy, was I wrong. Those things are possible. But sometimes in this life, you don't know what you're meant to do in this life. Sometimes you just kind of going with the flow. You talk to this person, you have a relationship with that person, you join the army or the military, you went dancing, you went out there and you were learning how to sing and doing choir. Like you were just trying shit, just tasting a little bit of there, a little bit of here. And that was the coolest thing about life growing up, was the fact that you just tasting things. But then once you get to a point where you wake up and you go, holy fuck, what is all this shit? What is happening? What is happening to us? Like you start to see the food change you. You're starting to see your body get bigger. You start to see other people's face start to droop, and those people who used to vibrate and glow, you start to see them drained. And you're just like, this is what it means to grow up. You turn into a Squidward, and everybody is making these posts. Man, the more I grow up, the more I feel like Squidward. That's fucking sad, bro. And I'm one of those people who've been experiencing that. It's like you losing that joy. The joy of what it means to just wake up and just be like, fuck yeah, let's do this shit. But you're just like, another day, be grateful, blah, blah, blah. Like you're coping with the fact that you woke up another day. And as a kid, everything is so vibrant. Oh my God, ice cream! As I see my spirit animal, I don't know if y'all can see that. It's up here somewhere. Yeah, but you know, okay, yeah, let's go, Blue Jay. But yet you really wake up to the fact that, damn, everything that I know is a lie. And that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is on the grand scheme of things. Okay, in the grand scheme of things, we're like, oh man, dude, I've gone through my life doing all these things. Now I got grays. Now I got pains in places that never used to be this way. I notice I have to stretch more. And you're just like, oh, just getting old. No, it's lifestyle. As a kid, there is no needing to change unless you had major complications like kids who have diabetes and stuff like that. That usually will make you a lot more conscious of life early. But if you're just kind of, you know, a normal kid with pretty decent levels, you just kind of go with it. Or people laughing at you or talking shit about you. That's just how life has gone. But boy, oh boy, when you finally arrive and you start to see, oh my goodness, I've been killing my vitality. Oh my goodness, I've been hating myself for so long that my bones and my nervous system is like in fight or flight constantly. I'm in so much pain. But I don't know, I just thought I was a party animal and I was drinking and smoking all day and getting high just to escape. You were like, damn, bro, like, holy fuck. Like, I've been acting like everything okay when it's not. So that's one thing that I've learned about coming to, from being a child to being the man or the woman that you always wanted to be. There's gonna be a period where life just goes, could have had a V8. And now, you know, hopefully you don't wake up mid-eating booty, but, you know, that's a whole nother, like, oh, fuck, what am I doing? but you just continuously keep learning. And either you're now conscious to it, and you can ignore it. You can ignore how conscious you are now and just deal with the pain and try to find a way to cope with it so you can keep living in ignorance, or you can embrace who you were truly meant to be. That's the hard part. Embracing the new you, even though you know better, embracing the new you is a choice, But if you do not embrace the new you and you ignore that something needs to change, that's the more you start to resent and hate life. The more that you don't face something or say something, the more you resent it. And resentment is the worst feeling ever. You're just holding on to a grudge that just never goes because you have some underlying thing that needs to be faced or said and it's not happening. So that's my notion to you guys. You go from a kid to the awakening of life. And sometimes the biggest awakener in this life is pain. But if you take that pain and ride that wave and be like, damn, I don't ever want to feel this ever again in my existence, then you truly have won. Because a lot of us never wake up and then you just utilize as a battery for life to use you to the day you pass on. And is there a right or wrong way to live life? No. But is there a right or wrong way to embrace consciousness when you have it, but you want to ignore it? Hey, the dude from The Matrix did. He chose a stake and to sabotage everybody else, even though he was in the knowing. So you're always going to need a Judith in your story. It's up to you. Enjoy your consciousness, y'all.